Imagine a time 2.2 million years ago. The Earth was alive in ways we can barely imagine. Forests swayed with the weight of towering trees. Rivers carved their way through endless valleys. Thunderstorms rolled across the sky with unmatched fury, and on the ground, creatures both majestic and terrifying walked freely. This was the world long before cities, before technology, even before the mastery of fire. In this wild and unforgiving place, survival was never guaranteed. Every breath, every step was a risk. And yet, life flourished. In this world of predators and prey, there lived a young girl. She was fragile compared to the beasts around her, but determined. She had no weapons of iron, no knowledge of farming, no shelter of stone walls. What she had was instinct, courage, and the will to survive. Beside her, not another human, but a companion unlike any other, a chimpanzee. Together, they would endure hunger, storms, and predators. Together, they would form a bond that represented something greater than just survival. They would symbolize the first sparks of cooperation, intelligence, and evolution. This is their story. A world transformed. 2.2 million years ago, Earth was entering one of its most challenging periods, the Ice Age. Across the planet, climates shifted. Northern lands froze under glaciers. In Africa, where early humans took their first steps, grasslands expanded as forests shrank. Rain became unpredictable. Droughts struck. Food was never certain, but life adapted. Herds of giant elephants, ancestors of the mighty mammoths, thundered across the plains. Massive saber-toothed cats stalked in the tall grass. Packs of giant hyenas prowled in the night. Enormous birds, flightless and powerful, roamed open landscapes. And in the rivers, crocodiles longer than 3 men lurked beneath the surface. The Earth was alive with danger, but also with opportunity. For those who could adapt, there was hope. For those who could not, extinction waited. The girl alone. Our story begins with a young girl from an early human group, perhaps Homo habilis. She cannot speak in words as we do. Her communication is simple: gestures, cries, laughter. Her life is raw, guided by instinct. One day, tragedy strikes. Her small group, already vulnerable, is scattered by a predator attack. In the chaos, she is left alone. Fear grips her heart. She has never been this isolated, but fate has not abandoned her completely. Nearby, a chimpanzee, also separated from its troop, remains. At first, they are strangers, wary of each other. But in the wilderness, survival makes allies out of necessity. Hunger and discovery. The greatest enemy is not the lion, nor the leopard, nor even the saber-toothed cat. The greatest enemy is hunger. Without food, she will not last a week. She follows vultures circling in the sky, a sign of death, of an animal brought down by predators. Carefully, she approaches after the killers have left. The smell of blood is strong, but hunger is stronger. With trembling hands, she picks up a sharp rock and scrapes meat from the bone. It is tough, raw, but it keeps her alive. The chimp watches, curious, then joins her, cracking bones with its strong jaws. Soon, the girl learns to smash bones with stones, reaching the marrow inside. This rich, fatty resource fuels her body. It is in these moments that human ingenuity grows. Each discovery, each small step lays the foundation for the future of humankind. The bond grows. The chimp becomes more than a shadow. It becomes a partner. When fruits hang high in the trees, the chimp climbs and drops them down. When snakes slither in the grass, the chimp shrieks, warning the girl. When night falls and the sounds of predators echo in the distance, they climb into the same tree, holding close for warmth and safety. The girl learns from the chimp, and the chimp learns from her. she begins to understand that survival is not just about strength, but about cooperation. This bond between two species reflects the earliest lessons of humanity, that together we are stronger. The forest at nights are the most terrifying. As darkness falls, the world comes alive with predators. Hyenas cackle, their laughter piercing the night. Lions roar, their voices shaking the ground. In the distance, the growl of a saber-toothed cat freezes her blood. The girl and the chimp cling to the branches of a tall tree, their small, fireless world lit only by the stars above. Rain pours, drenching them, thunder cracks, and lightning splits the sky. Each night survived is a victory. Each morning is a gift. Tools of survival. Slowly, the girl discovers the power of tools. By striking stones together, she shapes sharp edges. These tools cut meat, scrape hides, and crack bones. She learns that sticks can be sharpened into simple spears, useful for defense. She cannot yet create fire, but she has taken the first steps toward mastering her environment. The chimp, always observant, mimics her. It smashes nuts with rocks, uses sticks to dig, and joins in the search for food. Together, their partnership deepens. This cooperation is not just survival, it is the dawn of innovation. Encounters with giants. The prehistoric world is filled with creatures both awe-inspiring and deadly. Herds of massive elephants graze across the plains. Rhinoceroses, larger and fiercer than any alive today, charge at anything that dares approach. Gigantic antelope leap across the grasslands, their horns sharp as spears. The girl watches them from a distance. To get too close would mean certain death. But observation itself is a form of learning. She notices that where elephants move, water is nearby. She learns that where antelope gather, predators lurk. Each lesson helps her survive. A predator's shadow. One afternoon, as she gathers fruits, silence falls across the forest. The chimp stiffens. The air grows heavy. From the shadows emerges a predator, a saber-toothed cat. Its eyes glow with hunger, its fangs like curved daggers. The girl freezes. The chimp shrieks, throwing sticks, buying precious seconds. Heart racing, the girl scrambles up a tree. The cat prowls below, muscles tense, eyes fixed. Minutes feel like hours. Finally, the predator loses interest and slips back into the forest. The girl exhales, trembling. She has survived, but she knows the truth. Danger is everywhere. Lessons of survival. Days turn into weeks. The girl learns more with each passing moment. She learns the sound of hyenas moving at night. She learns which plants cure her stomach and which bring sickness. She learns to watch the sky for signs of rain, to follow the footprints of animals, and to move silently through the forest. Her bond with the chimp grows unbreakable. They share not just food, but trust. They warn each other, comfort each other, and protect each other. In their partnership lies the first glimpse of what humanity would one day become, a species built on cooperation and intelligence. The spark of evolution. The girl does not know it, but she is part of a much larger story. Her survival, her discoveries, her struggles, all are pieces in the puzzle of human evolution. In time, her descendants will tame fire, create language, and build civilizations. But in her world, survival itself is the greatest achievement. The lessons she learns, the use of tools, the power of observation, the strength of cooperation, will echo through generations. From her struggle will rise the species that will one day rule the earth. Reflection for us. Today, now, as we sit in comfort, with food, shelter, and technology at our fingertips, it is hard to imagine her world. But without her, without countless others like her, we would not exist. Their battles, their hunger, their fear, all led to us. The story of the girl and the chimp is more than survival. It is